Well, what a few months this has been for Australian veterans of Afghanistan and their families. There has been the release of the Inspector General's report, the BRS trial, announcements of a royal commission into veteran suicide, and now the fall of Afghanistan. I know that the events of Afghanistan have triggered some difficult experiences for veterans, widows, and families of the Vietnam War. It has been a heavy few months. And add to that a global pandemic, and it's hard not to feel completely exhausted and overwhelmed. It is, however, really pleasing to see the veteran community, particularly in the last week, really start to rally itself. While traditional mediums for connection and support are not possible during COVID, it's been heartwarming to hear all of the messages, the phone calls, and the general check-ins. However, as is often the case, families behind our veterans who are unseen and who are unheard are left out of this rally of support or this call to arms, for want of a better word. It isn't a criticism by any means, it's simply just a fact. Families are always a byline, yet they are the ones this time that are on the front line. So it's to you that I address my message. For those that are left behind carrying the scars of war, be them your own or your loved ones, I want you to know that your sacrifice also matters. Because without you, they couldn't have done what they did. They couldn't have answered the call, put their lives on the line for a better tomorrow for people that they don't even know. I want you to know that your loved one's service on any operation and any war mattered and matters. As families and spouses, we know how much service defines a person, how much they give and have given. But to the women of Afghanistan in particular, they gave more than we could ever imagine. I don't know about you, but personally, as a woman who exercises her freedoms every day, it makes my heart burst with pride to know that my husband contributed to Australians' efforts to lift these women. Girls who are now women have been educated, a significant gift that you cannot underestimate the power of. For the first time, many saw the water that they were swimming in, and that is powerful. Turning back to you now, Australia knows a lot less about your sacrifices. The long nights, the fear, the nightmare, and the chaos that ensues when your worst fear comes true. The loss of words, the deep sadness, the uncertainty and the yearning to support your children and your loved one, and forgetting yourself in that process. The questioning, the doubts, not knowing how to answer questions from your children or your loved one when they ask you why. Not knowing how to soothe the wounds that reach the soul. I want you to know that I see you and I hear you, and we are in this together. I want you to look after yourself. I want you to check in with yourself. And I want you to check in with others just like you. I want you to know that I will make sure that Australia does not forget, that it knows your story, and that while many of your loved ones have now finished service, your service in many ways has just begun. Your loved ones gifted women, children, and innocent civilians a gift that you cannot see, a gift that we exercise here in Australia every day. Gift is worth everything. That gift is choice. That gift was impossible for them to give without you and your support. So let me end by thanking you for what you do every day in support of our nation's veterans and forevermore.